Hi friends, myself Subrata Mukherjee and you are watching my channel Dr. Subrata Mukherjee Distance Learning in Commerce. Today I am going to discuss another problem on branch accounting. This is lecture number 5 and then you can see the other lectures on the same chapter in the playlist section of the channel. Barrackpore Handloom Cooperative Limited has a branch in Cuttack. Goods are invoiced to Cuttack at selling price which is cost plus 33 1/3%. Cuttack branch maintains only a sales ledger except that all other transactions are recorded in head office books. Branch sells goods both for cash and on credit. All cash collected by branch is sent to the head office at regular intervals and all branch expenses are met by the head office. The following particulars are related to the Cuttack branch for the accounting year ended 31st December 2021. Stock on 1st January 21 at invoice price 24,000. Branch data as on 1st January 21 18,000. Goods received from head office at cost price 72,000. Branch sells for cash 20,000 and for credit 80,000. Goods returned by debtors 4,000. Cash received from debtors 72,000. Goods returned to head office at invoice price 4,000. Discount allowed to customer 1,600. Bad debt 1,400. Cash sent to branch for wages 2,000. Freight 2,500. Salary and other expenses 4,000. Stock on 31st December 21 at cost price 13,200. Prepare in the books of head office branch stock account in double column, branch debtor account and branch profit and loss account. Here I have prepared the structure of the branch stock account, branch debtor account and the branch PL account in the books of Barrackpore Handloom Cooperative Limited. So the branch stock account, I have to prepare the double column. So that is actuals, that is at cost, and at IP means at invoice price. So let's start. So please see the transaction how I am recording and as per the transactions given in the question. So the first transaction or basically the data which is given in the question is regarding the opening stock and the opening data balance that I have to record in branch stock and in branch data. So on 1st January 21 I am recording here to balance BD. This is the opening stock and it is given at invoice price. So opening stock is at invoice price of rupees 24,000. So what is the cost value of the invoice value of 24,000? So let me show you in a small working. So this is working now note. So cost plus load or profit is equal to invoice price. So if 100 rupees is cost, load is 33 1/3 and your invoice price is 133 1/3. So when it is given that the invoice price is 24,000, then the cost price will be 24,000 multiplied by 100 divided by 133 1/3%. So you will get 18,000. So when the invoice price is 24,000, your cost price is 18,000. That is 24,000 multiplied by 3 and divided by 4. So this is the ratio of the cost to invoice price. So you can safely write the opening stock at actuals, that is the cost price is 18,000, that is 24,000 multiplied by 3 divided by 4. The next transaction is the opening debtor balance. So in the debtor account I am writing on 1st January 21 to balance BD. This will be 18,000. The next transaction is goods received from head office at cost price. It is given at 72,000. So in the branch stock account I have to write on 31st December 21 to goods sent to branch account and it is given at the cost price is 72,000. So what is the invoice price? So this will be again in the working you can calculate. If the cost price is 72,000, you have to add 1/3 of the cost, that is 72,000, multiplied 1 divided by 3. So you will get the invoice price to be 96,000. So you can write here at invoice price, the goods sent to branch is at 96,000. The next transaction is regarding the sales. So in the branch stock account, I am writing on the credit side as by branch cash, the sale that has been made at or for cash. So this is for 20,000. And the sales that has been made on credit, I have to write it as branch debtors account. And the credit sales is 80,000. So you have to write this in branch debtor account on 31st December 21 as to branch stock account. This will be 80,000. Next transaction is goods returned by debtor. So on 31st December 21, in the debtor account, you have to write as by branch stock, that is goods returned by debtor for rupees 4,000. And in branch stock account, you have to record as to branch debtors account. This is basically sales return. Next is cash received from debtor. So in branch debtor account, you have to record as by branch cash 72,000. Next transaction is goods returned to head office at invoice price rupees 4,000. So in branch stock account, on the credit side, you have to write as by goods sent to branch account, and the invoice price is 4,000. So what is the cost price of the invoice price for 4,000? Again in working you can see, if the invoice price is 4,000, your cost price will be 4,000 multiplied with 100 and divide by 33 1/3%. So this will be 3,000. So at actuals you can write 3,000. Next transaction is regarding the discount allowed to customer. So in branch debtor account, you have to write as by branch PL, discount allowed to customer is for rupees 1,600 and bad debt is for rupees 1,400. So you have to record these transactions in branch profit and loss account also. So in branch profit and loss account, you have to write to branch debtor account, discount allowed is for rupees 1,600 and bad debt is for rupees 1,400. The next transaction is regarding the cash sent to branch for wages, freight and salary and other expenses. So in branch profit and loss account, you have to write to branch expenses account as wages for rupees 2,000. Next is freight rupees 2,500 and salary and other expenses is for rupees 4,000. And the last transaction is given as the closing stock at branch for rupees 13,200 and this is at cost price. So in branch stock account, I have to record leaving one or two line here as by balance CD, and at actuals I am writing 13,200. So what is the invoice price for this for the closing stock? You can easily calculate. So the cost price is given as 13,200 plus 1/3 of 13,200 is equal to 17,600. So your load is basically 4,400. So 17,600 is the closing stock at branch at invoice price. So I have recorded all the transactions given in the question, and now I have to close the ledgers that I have prepared, that is branch stock account, branch debtor and branch profit and loss account. The total of the branch stock of the debit side, which is at IP, is 1,24,000, and you will get a balancing figure here for rupees 2,400. So this is basically the deficiency. So I have to write by stock deficiency account. This is the balancing figure, and this amount is for rupees 2,400. So what is the cost price of the value 2,400, which is given at IP? So 2,400, you multiply it with 100 and divided by 133, 1/3%, you will get 1,800. So sum total of the credit side at actuals is 1,18,000, and you will get a balancing figure on the debit side. This is basically the gross profit, and I have to transfer this figure to branch profit and loss account, and this is 24,000. So gross profit is the balancing figure from branch stock account at cost. So 24,000 is the gross profit. Now I have to transfer this figure to branch profit and loss account. So I am writing here as by branch stock account 24,000. So after transferring the gross profit from branch stock to branch profit and loss account, another figure that I have to transfer to branch profit and loss account is regarding the cost price of the stock deficiency. So in branch profit and loss account, I am writing here as to stock deficiency rupees 1,800, and the balancing figure represents the net profit that I have to transfer to general profit and loss account, and this figure is 10,700. So gross profit is 24,000 and the net profit is 10,700. Now I have to close the branch debtor account. So the total of the debit side is 98,000, and the closing or the balancing figure represents the closing debtor, and the closing debtor balance is rupees 19,000. So this way I have completed drawing the branch stock account, branch debtor account and branch profit and loss account. So first please have a look at the branch debtor account that you can see on the screen. This is the structure of the branch profit and loss account that you have already seen. Please have a look at it. And this is the structure of the branch stock account, the double column branch stock account that I have prepared. Please have a look at it. Expect that all the students have recorded the questions with solution and followed the process that I have adopted here to solve the question. In spite of this, if you find any difficulty in understanding, feel free to contact me through email and the contact number given in the description box. Thank you. Thanks for watching the lecture.